In this video, I will attempt to spend $100. Oh, that's a lot of brain for one sandwich. On street food in the country of Lebanon. Welcome to the city of Saida. My man, he's got the fish right here. It's going in the fryer. There we go, safe distance away. That is what the zoom is for. That's a lot of food. If I ate all this, I would literally have so much gas I could go to Mars. Oh, it looks tasty. Inshallah. As many of you may know already, Lebanon underwent an economic crisis in 2020. This greatly affected prices throughout the country. I already learned on my main channel that some food, certain breads that used to sell for about $1 years back, are now selling for just a penny. Right now we're next to Saida's Old Town. Here you can find all kinds of fruit, different market offerings, and ready-to-eat food. But can I spend $100 on street food in a day? I'm about to find out. Today we're going to be starting with a pretty common breakfast in the area. I'm talking about ful. The thing with ful is it has a base of fava beans. If you have bad guttural reactions to beans, you may not like this. I've only tried ful one time in my life, and that's when I was in the beautiful country of Egypt. In Egypt, when you eat it, you have to have a police officer watching you the whole time. Here in Lebanon, I'm not sure. Let's see how it's different. Marhaba. That's apparently how you say hello. Not working. Hello. All right, the ful is about to begin. Right here we have some salt, a clove of garlic, and then some herbs. That's gonna get crushed. Now some lemon, that gets mixed in. Lots of powerful flavors already. And then right here, he's got a big pot of beans here. That goes in the bowl. Wow, this is completely different from what I had in Egypt. He's muddling and mixing the fava bean paste with all these fresh flavors. Now some chickpeas going inside. Give that a little bit of a mash too. Finally, that will go into our serving bowl. It looks delightful. Oh, more chickpeas on top, some fresh herbs, and then a hit of spices. So that's our first dish. I'm gonna actually get one more food here. They have a few different things on the menu, and I am here to try as much food as I can. The second dish, we're having, what's the second dish?
Fateh.
Fateh. Perfect Arab pronunciation. Boom. So right here, we found a little beautiful street side eatery to sit down and eat this food. We have our ful right here, $2. So here we have our fateh. Fateh. Arabic's tough, kids. $3.50. Pretty reasonable prices, because that's a lot of food. If I ate all this, I would literally have so much gas I could go to Mars. And then they bring you this beautiful, colorful vegetable platter. This looks awesome. Now, I was told, use the bread to scoop up the food. How? It's a soup. Let's see how this goes. I could be wrong, though. All right. Okay. It's chunky enough that you can get a good handful. Let's try it out. Very good. Very different from what I had in Egypt, because here, they're putting in so many fresh flavors. So it's very aromatic and flavorful. Oh. Do I feel like it needs to be on the bread? Not exactly. The best part is you can mix and match flavors. Throw back some herbs, slice of tomato, a little bit of radish, and then chili sauce. Beyond that, I'm gonna add some onion, which make it so unbearable to be around. Breath-wise. That's spicy. It's like Middle Eastern sriracha. And the hot sauce has kind of a sourness to it too. That's one half of our breakfast right here, the fateh. Here's all I'm saying. When it comes to me in Arabic, if there's a peace negotiation going down between countries, I should not be the one to translate. I'll be like, it seems like he's talking about peace, but then for sure your mom was involved somehow. Instant nukes. So, our second dish, some of the same base ingredients, but they've done some new stuff with it too. We're starting with chickpeas. It is still gonna get very beany in here today. Hit it with some spices, and then we're gonna put yogurt on top of that. Ooh. Yeah, screw your overnight oats. Take a look at this yogurt on top of chickpeas, and then a load of these fried chips on top of that. Oh, and then here we have some fried nuts. And all that is cooked up in ghee, it looks like. Hit it with some more spice, and some of that spice, and it's finished. Thank you, sir. Shukran. This one, it's so filled with yogurt. It's like a yogurt parfait, but instead of blueberries and strawberries, we have beans and nuts. It's not like a parfait at all. Cheers. These nuts are a game changer. Oh, good flavor, rich, creamy yogurt. I'm enjoying this. Hit it with a little bit of salt. What I was calling crackers earlier, it's this bread that's been fried. Oh yeah, my last bite. Savory, delicious Lebanese spices, lots of cumin, lots of flavor, lots of personality. This is course one. So far we spent $5.50. We have a lot more to spend. Let's keep moving. Our next location, it's right here. This place is serving, oh my God, look at this guy. All right, free bites. This building right here, hundreds of years old, inside a bakery that's about 30 years old, where they're making a food called manouche. Right now we're gonna go inside and see how it's made. Salam. Right here we have 3 pieces of dough ready to receive some extra ingredients. Let's do it. First you give each piece of dough a little bit of a flip, and then right here, some vegetable oil, and then he gives it a little bit of texture with his fingies. Look at that texture, very unique, and he's just really getting his fingers right in there. Next, cheese. This is kind of like a Lebanese pizza if you think about it, and I love that this is a breakfast food. Then some sesame seeds going on top. All of this must be transferred to the cooking spatula, and that is sent inside the oven. It's basically like a giant pizza oven inside, and you can see the cheese is beginning to melt. This looks tremendous. Just a wall of fire on the one side. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get one of these ovens in my house, I swear to God. My wife has a closet, and I think it would work perfectly right in there. Who doesn't want a closet that smells like melted cheese? He says the moment has come. He's gonna take it out. Big reveal. Take a look at that. That is looking very tasty. It is still bubbling. You can see the oil, the cheese, it's glistening. It's kind of like a tomato-less pizza. And this is breakfast. Boom, our second course right here. I got 3 of them, so it would look more cool when he cooked it up. These cost an astounding $1.50 each. That is remarkable. This is what I really love about Lebanon, is the cheese. People here love cheese. Let's see if we can get any kind of a cheese pull here. Not really, but it did tear apart nicely. So you could eat it plain like this, or you could eat it with vegetables. Let's try it plain first. That's so good. This cheese is freshly melted. It's oily. Boom, vegetables came. Thanks, kiddo. So this is how people also eat it. I've got my pizza here. Tomato, basil. We're gonna give that a fold. That's also fantastic. The stuff isn't hurting. It's nice, it's different, it's fresh. The tomatoes are light. As far as I'm concerned, not completely necessary. We are 2 meals in and we spent roughly around $11 so far. Not a lot. Very affordable food so far and quite delicious. I'm amazed at what you can find right here in the streets for not that much money. Let's keep moving. Right now, we are on the way to our next location and walking through these market streets, and it's incredible. This is a spice shop right here with dozens and dozens of spices to choose from. I want to show you 2 that look interesting in particular. First of all, take a look at this. The yellow color might give it away, but you don't usually see it in this form. It looks like a little caterpillar. This is actually turmeric. It doesn't really have any scent to it. Oh no, it does. It smells like turmeric. There's so many spices out there that you only ever get to see it in a spice rack. It's already ground down or crushed or turned into a powder, but here, this is the OG. This right here is cinnamon. This is huge. I don't know if you're supposed to put your nose all the way inside if you're not buying it, but...
It smells good, but it like puts me at ease. I feel comforted.
Like a warm blanket wrapping around me. My gosh, this place is a wonderland of spices. Let's keep moving. We've come to our next destination. This place is busy and loud. Eid, the end of Ramadan, is coming up in a couple of days. And so there's a lot of celebrations and a lot of foods that are meant to go with Eid. In here, they've got a big confectionery and they're cooking all different types of sweets. Oh, those are, take a look at this. These are different sweets and desserts that are meant for the Eid celebration. Oh, look, this is a gigantic tray of baklava. What is the name?
This is the Boduma.
Can I have one right now?
Okay.
Oh, wow. The outside is like a sticky syrup. And then inside, he said it's filled with a cashew paste. Oh. It looks tasty, inshallah. It has a delicious sweet crust on the outside, but then the inside is filled with a cashew paste, and that is so delicious. Oh, you're putting more on there.
Pistachio this year.
Oh, pistachio.
This is fresh bitvanos.
Fresh bitvanos. Oh, pistachio. And then some baklava too. Why not? Thank you. Oh my gosh. The hospitality here is ridiculous and also insane. I don't want to eat all their food while being in the kitchen. I think they're very busy, so I do want to try the baklava. You can see beautiful layered pieces of deliciousness. There's nuts inside. It's fried. It's covered in syrup. It's the worst thing you can possibly eat if you're trying to lose weight. Oh man. Wow, that phrase guilty pleasure, it exists because of this. It's so extreme, it's so sweet, it's so indulgent, it's oily, it's got crunch from being fried in oil. It's super delicious, I love it. I'm not gonna try every single thing here. I'm gonna put some of these in a bag and take them away. So I think we have to pay for this, I think. So it turns out in the end, they charged me $10 for that small plate, which is, I don't know, maybe 5 times the actual price. So there is good overall hospitality. I think these guys were just charging me a talent fee for the camera. But you know what? That's what you get when you don't ask the price ahead of time. Luckily, I budgeted for this. Let's keep going. Boom, nice food. Right here, pastry cart. A few different pastries exist here. This has coconut inside, this one has dates inside, and then this one is just bread. But let me show you. This looks like a purse. Isn't that fun? If I ever got invited to anything, even VidCon, which I still haven't been invited to, I would take this as an accessory. You put it around your belt, you put stuff inside. For sure, an iPhone is gonna fit inside of here. Right here, you're gonna see what this man does next. My man, hello? He's gonna put a hole in it with his thumb, and then he puts in some thyme powder. He bangs it around, he fills up the whole interior, and then that is complete. Shukran. There it is. It's a bread purse full of thyme. The thyme powder, there it is. It's collected in some areas. And let me tell you, Now I know in the background it sounds like somebody's screaming because someone kidnapped his kid or his wife or his whole extended family, but no, he's just trying to sell candy. Back to the bread. Lebanese people love thyme, so they put it on everything. Let's go for it. Not bad. I'm assuming you mix this with other ingredients. Maybe you put hot dogs in your purse, ground meat, sloppy Joe mix, but it tastes like salt, it tastes like thyme, it tastes like doughy, delicious bread. And all for the low price of $50. I like it. We've come to our next location. This is a falafel shop. What I like about it is they have a big window over here. You can open it up and you can actually see the guy frying the falafel. Let's go take a look. There's my man. He's got a huge portion of falafel batter right here. He's portioning it and then he's dumping it into this hot oil. Once it's all portioned, it's gonna fry in here for about 20 minutes. That looks healthy. This is being stirred about and some of it is ready to be evacuated. Head to the chopper. No? Okay, don't. Go back in. Boom, now you can see the making process begin right here. It starts with the falafel going in. It gets lined up just like so, and it gets smashed by hand. This man is very angry at the falafel. Oh, and then greens on top after that. A load of pickles, purple beetroot pickles, and then a load of tomatoes. Wow, just a waterfall of tahina going on top. And then if you want it spicy, you can get it spicy. There it is. That looks impossible to roll up, but somehow he does it. Look at this focus, the determination. He cuts it in half, and then that is ready to eat. Oh, sir, thank you so much. That looks incredible. Guys, right here we have a huge roll. This whole thing is a little bit under $3. Let's just call it $3 and take a look inside. This is the cross section rolled nice and tight with that thin bread. And then you can see the falafel. Do I know the purpose of falafel? I don't, because I don't really love it that much. In my head, I feel like if you're a vegetarian and you're just trying to like add some body to your sandwich, that would be the reason for it. Regardless, it does look appetizing. Let's go for it. I gotta say, tasty overall. The thing with falafel is it can be dry. And so if you mainly just have falafel, it's gonna be just like sucking all the moisture from your mouth and body. Like when God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah and he was like, if you look at this, you're gonna turn to salt. And people are like, is that for real? And then they turn to salt. And not even like a nice pink Himalayan salt, like just table salt without iodine.
Is that a real story? Like,
I love when my Vietnamese wife learns Bible stories and she's like, do people believe that? I'm like, yep. So what's saving it from the dryness of those falafels is all those vegetables and all that plant matter he put inside. It's pretty respectable. It's got tahina. There's like this white creamy sauce made from sesame seeds, and that blends in well with the other ingredients. I gotta say, for vegetarian food, not bad. That's a lot of food for not that much money. I must keep going. I must try to do my best to spend $100 on street food here in Lebanon. Let's keep this food train a-rolling. Boom, another location behind me. This is a sandwich shop serving something very special because here it's all about the unique ingredients that they're putting inside the sandwich. Yes, you can get your typical falafel or other meats, but you can also get lamb tongue and lamb brain. That's right, a brain sandwich. Let's see how they make this brain sandwich and let's see if it's delicious. We have entered inside. You can see the menu up here. There are like 30 options right here. I'm about to order the brains. You can see it in this dish. Just like 8 odd brains hanging out. Okay, here we go. He takes the brain, he puts it in a long bread hoagie. He breaks up the brain. Oh, that's a lot of brain for one sandwich. And that right there, in fact, is gonna get pressed like a panini. And then he waits patiently. Ominous. Looking suspicious, waiting for his moment. The time has come to touch it and to close it again. The time has come. He takes it out, he puts it up here into a microwave? Are we gonna melt these brains? Take it out of the microwave, bring it down here. He hits it with some seasoning powder. After that, garlic paste. Here, we've got some pickles, some tomatoes, and some salt. Wrap it up, and that brained hoagie is ready to go. Thank you, sir. I can't wait. Boom, check it out. We have our sandwich right here. It's looking pretty creamy. It's toasty on the outside. Brain would not be my first choice, but it looks very unique. I just love trying new things. I gotta say, the man who handed this to me is the owner, and he gave it to me for free. I didn't ask. So look, everything in Lebanon, it balances out the hospitality. It's real. Sometimes the dessert guy charges you $10, but then this guy gives you a sandwich for free. What a guy. Cheers. Oh man, I feel conflicted. It's pretty good. Pickles, necessary. Tomato, necessary. The white garlic sauce that makes everything here taste so good. And then at the very end, you taste a little bit of that like livery flavor that the brain can have. A lot of brains in there. It's probably one of my favorite brain dishes ever in my life. Brain sandwich here in Lebanon. A must try. We have come to our next destination, and perhaps our last destination, as I'm getting quite full from all this heavy food. Behind me, a seafood restaurant. Nearby here, there is a seafood market. These guys buy their fish from them, and they have their own little kind of mini market inside. We're gonna go inside, take a look at the non-alive fresh fish that they have, and get a couple different things and see how they prepare it. Seafood, Lebanese style. Let's go in. Ah, see, it's kind of like a menu. Fried and grilled fish, fried hummus. It is a very liberal country, so they have hummus. I'm gonna get it probably a cold oust and maybe some hummus. Let's go inside. All along here is the mostly fresh, recently deceased fish. They have a wide selection of different species. This one is pink, for example. Here we have these little sardine type fish, but this one over here, that is a lionfish. And what's amazing is that it still has its poisonous prongs on its body, which is wild, because if that sticks you, you have to go to the hospital. Let's move on down to here. These are the big dogs. So I do believe I have to get one of these. It's about the size of my hand. Let's go. Big fish in the fryer. My man, he's got the fish right here. Okay, it's going in the fryer. There we go. Safe distance away. That is what the zoom is for. Wow, just like that, it's done. Only takes a couple seconds. No, mine is there. These have already been fried. My man here says I have to be the cook now. All right, okay. Aha. I'm gonna absolutely burn myself here. Good? I'm not really sure what to do. I think the fish has to stay in there about 10 more minutes. You're doing great? Shukran. Here's our second course today. These are shrimp. Those are gonna get fried up too. Oh, yes. I see a little bit of salt, but I don't see any other flavors. We'll see what happens. Boom, shrimp on the plate. We got oil, we got salt. I think that's about it. A very classic recipe. Oh, I think he's taking this fish out. Is it done? Okay, I got a thumbs up. That is mine right there. But that's not it. He's just throwing some bread into the oil as well. What is happening? Nothing better than fishy bread. Fish on the plate. Bread. Cover the fish. Give it some privacy. Oh, we got some greens going on top.
This sauce up there.
Cocktail sauce in the middle. I am not going to stick around to figure out where that glove has been. I am going to my table. And our food has arrived. Take a look. That is fattoush, a salad with a bunch of fried chips on top, a fish, a hummus, some salt, some tahina, fruit, shrimps. This is much more than I expected. In addition to all this food, I've also ordered a shisha, and this is a perfect appetizer. Shukran.
I'm ready to eat, guys.
Let's chow down. First dish right here, we have our shrimp. I've got the cocktail sauce. The shrimp, they didn't do a bunch of Lebanese stuff to the shrimp. They used oil, they used salt. Cheers. That is fine. The cocktail sauce is nice. It tastes like ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together. Not a bad combination. The shrimps are tasty, but the shrimps are just shrimp. Here's how you elevate it. You go like this. Now that's tasty. Now I got some notes of lemon and mint with the cocktail sauce with the shrimp all together. Very tasty. Am I demonetized yet? I hope not. Right here we have something called fattoush. This is a very common salad. The salad actually does have vegetables, but just underneath all the fried stuff. Try the salad. Tastes like olive oil and vinegar, bunch of different vegetables. Very nice. This giant cracker, this is my first time seeing this in Lebanon. You can use it as a chip. You can use it as a kind of protective device. Keep the flies away from your fish. Whatever you want. Here, we have our delicious fish. You can see it's scored right here. I'm gonna take some bread. I'm gonna try to grab a big old piece, hit it with some lemon. Then I'm gonna hit that inside this beautiful bowl of hummus. Look at these decorations. The olive oil sitting on top of the hummus. This is Lebanon in one bite. Cheers. What a delightful combination. The lemon makes it so zesty and flaky fish. The fish has some crunch on the outside, but then you bring in the hummus, and you've got those garlic notes, and you've got the olive oil, and you've got so much flavor. When I think of eating in Lebanon, this right here is what I think. In the end, the price of all this right here, including the shisha and a bottle of water, is $28. So I gotta say, pretty reasonable. But the big question is, did that get us all the way to $100? Let's find out right now. Oh, guys, that is the end of the video. And wow, what a day. Street food in Lebanon, it's on another level. I highly recommend if you come here, go through the markets and get to know this place for yourself with your very own eyes. You can do your own self-guided tour, I guess. It's easier with a guide though, I'll tell you that. Today we set out to spend $100 on street food. I thought it might be impossible, but it turned out, after adding up everything, that yes, it was impossible. We didn't do it. And I mean, food here is very affordable. It's not pricey at all. I ate around 8 different things today. The most pricey thing was the seafood, understandable, but aside from that, everything's like $2, $3, $4. That's highly affordable. My favorite part about today is just how friendly all the people were here. They're just open, they're outgoing. You go in the kitchen, you're like, hey, can I film everything here? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Otherwise, guys, I want to say a huge thank you to Layal for guiding me around today. You can find her on
Instagram and TikTok as Layal.theguide.
That's right. Right here are those characters which would form those words. She is a foodie here in Lebanon. So follow her fun food adventures for more. Otherwise, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Say peace.
Peace.
Peace. All right, good. Cut. I bet I could take over this castle. No, never mind. Bad idea.
Elevate your style with our brand new clothing collection. Rock out in our threads, feel the thrill of culinary adventures, and celebrate with us in style. Head on over to beffers.shop today.